What's up, guys? It's Megan. I was gonna wait like another minute, but it's 4:59 right now. And so I'm just gonna say, let's start this because I wasn't around yesterday. So I'm really sorry, guys. Unexpectedly, I had to work last night from about 4 till I didn't get home until like 11:30. So it was okay. I'm gonna go through and say hi to people, but I just want to say I'm really sorry once again that not everyone knew that I was rescheduling it, and I just am really appreciative that you guys are here today, even though I know that it's not what I normally do on Tuesdays. I'm calling it Terrific Tuesday because I really like alliteration. And so we always have Magic Mondays with Meg. But I'm saying thank you so much. And I just really appreciate you guys being here. So welcome, Juan. Welcome, Orlando Parks Rover. Rob, welcome. Welcome, Disney World Adventures. Stacy, Mary Ellen, Hannah, LSU Mom, John. Welcome, everyone. I hope you guys are having a really great day. It's been a really weird day for me, so I don't necessarily feel like my bubbly self. So I wanted to do something kind of lighthearted. Hi, Steve. Welcome. Hi, Kay. No worries, LSU Mom. I don't think I'm going to be on for a really long time either. I definitely, like I said, I don't. I'm actually going to be on a longer live stream later, so I don't feel like I necessarily have a lot of energy right now to do a whole hour. So I'm going to put in my energy later. We're doing a Lord of the Rings stream later on Mouse Talks channel, which is Walt and Melissa, which is where I got this idea to talk about the best Disney live action movies. Welcome, Rosie. Welcome, Isaac. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, thank you so much, Hannah. She said, can I help cheer you up in any way? It's just been one of those weird days. Welcome, Little Oz. Hi, D and Miguel, or it's D because there's exclamation points. Yeah, Kay, I think I don't talk too much about like my personal life, and I don't choose to, but um, I'm I'm just gonna be like really blunt right now. I think part of it is like at oh, thank you so much, Rosie. As much as I love Lord of the Rings, and like I really love Lord of the Rings, but it's because of something that like even now I'm getting like emotional over it. But um it's like giving me a lot of anxiety thinking about it. And I know that like it has a lot of emotional parts, but like the reason that I love it so much is because of those reasons that are really hard and emotional. But I really love those movies for a reason. Um, oh, today's my little brother's 40th birthday. Can't believe it. I just got off the phone with him. That's so awesome. Happy birthday to him, Stacy. Who friended you on Facebook, Rosie? Yes, it is D. Oh, thank you so much, Little Oz. Yeah, but so I think part of it's that like I know as as much as I love it, it is giving me like a little bit of anxiety. Wow, Kylo Ren. But that's why I wanted to make this. I welcome Matt. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it last night, so I'm really sorry, guys. I wanted to try and make this up for you, and I first of all want to say thank you to everyone who sent me messages saying like asking me if I was okay, because the amount of messages that I got last night because I wasn't live at 8 o'clock. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like you didn't live stream. I just want to check in on you, make sure you're okay. I am okay. Thank you guys. I was working, so I wasn't able to live stream. Hi, Kyle's vlog. Oh, thanks, Hannah. And thanks, Little Oz. Guys, I think we all go through a lot of stuff in life, and it definitely has made me a much stronger person. And I feel like as in, this is not even like, I was like, let's do something happy. But as we're going into the Lord of the Rings stream, I think it is about, if you guys, I don't want to talk too much about it, but because we're going to talk about it later. But it really is like this burden on Frodo. And sometimes I feel that way about certain things that have happened in my life, which have been unfortunate. But like I said, everyone goes through a lot of those types of things. So trauma, traumatic experiences, things like that. But then they bring us closer together. And it's part of the reason why I started YouTube. So I can reach out and make more friends that like some of the same things and who like Lord of the Rings or Disney, even though my channel is primarily Disney. But it's like, I don't want to say latching on, but it's finding those things that you love and enjoying them. And that's going to be my spiel for right now, because I just like want to talk about a little bit happier things. Since I've been on the phone, I haven't heard anything from Stacy, it's been sort of an on and off. I just have felt really weird. Actually, someone asked me to make them a custom pair of ears. So I could show you guys that, which I'm actually really proud of because I finished them earlier. Oh, thanks, Rosie. Yes, Steve, for sure. It does make us stronger. But I'll show you guys. She asked me to make her a hand-painted. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but there I am. Cinderella. Her name is Holly, too, so there she is. But I'm really proud of those. So I made those today, and like I said, I'm gonna welcome Dakina. So I hope you guys like those. Hi, Cargo. I think Cargo's going live right after this. So Cargo, I won't take up very much time. Thank you guys so much. It made me feel better. So thank you so much, LSU Mom. So I was going to talk about some of my favorite, hi, Alana, welcome. Thanks, Cargo. Some of my favorite live action Disney movies, because Walt and Melissa were doing this, and I found that they didn't include a lot of my favorite ones that I like to watch, and I think they deserve some recognition. I also, oh, thank you so much, the popular Charlie. That's so exciting, Rosie. Thanks, Dee. So I really love, hey, Walt, Melissa, hey, Dan. I just wanted to show some love and support for those movies. And I do know that, oh, that's so exciting, April 29th. That's my boyfriend's birthday. And I think a lot of it is generational too. So it's not a big secret that Walt and Melissa are a little bit older than me because I'm like a little baby. I grew up in the 90s, so I didn't see all the movies that they were talking about, and I don't have them in any particular order. And so if you guys like want to talk about your favorite ones, feel free to put them in the chat. No, you're not old. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm 24, so I'm a kid still. But a lot of these movies that I ended up picking or putting on my list tended to be in the 90s, 2000s, because we're all Disney kids, yes, for sure. But for me, I guess I really am still technically I'm an adult, but I feel like a kid. I look like a kid. I'm not very tall either. So like I said, most of these movies are going to be a little bit later. Oh, that's awesome, Rosie. I don't really know where to start because I have them sort of all jumbled up. I was going in order of the years that they came out because I was looking at a list on Wikipedia of some of my favorite movies. And yes, for sure, Steve, Kids at Heart. So if you guys want to put turning 32 next year, enjoy your 20s while they last. Yes, for sure. I'm trying to. Snap, I'm 24 too. Yes, I'm like 8 or so days older than Dan, I think. So it's kind of funny how that worked out. And we're like 7 months older than Haley. And guys, if you haven't checked out Haley in Corey's new video, she is just the best. And oh my gosh. Did you see my comment with the good news? My mother-in-law is coming home on Thursday. Wow, Stacy, that's so awesome. I'm so happy. I am constantly praying for your family. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. I'm just going to go down the list that I started. Double your age, Megan, 11 days. Wow, well, you're not old at all. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put Mary Poppins in this category because there is some live action in there, you know. Welcome, Noah. Welcome, Michelle. If you guys are just coming in, please be sure to hit that like button. It's like the big thumb. Sometimes people don't know what it is. But Cargo, you are not old. But I'm putting Mary Poppins in. There is animation in there, but there is also live action. Also, Mary Poppins comes out tomorrow, so I'm very excited. I won't be able to see it tomorrow because I'm going to the Mickey Mouse exhibit in the city. Oh, New York City. I just call it the city because I live by it. But part of my Christmas present is to go to the exhibit, so I will be live streaming. My time for the exhibit is around 4, I think. So I may or may not start earlier than that. Ooh, 27 in 5 months. That's so cool, Michelle. So I will be live streaming from the exhibit, and I'm just really excited to see it. I've been asking and asking and asking. If you guys don't know, I don't live too far from New York City. So, oh, thanks, Alana. I'm just so excited. Like I said, I've been asking, and my dad has a Christmas party tomorrow in the city, and we're just gonna hop in with him. And I said to my mom, like, we can't go to the Christmas party, so why don't we go to the exhibit? And she said, no, it's too far from the party. And I was like, oh, okay. And then little did I know, they kept saying no because they had already bought me tickets about a month and a half ago. So I was just so excited. Yeah, Dan, you live a little far away. Hi, Archangel, welcome. No worries, Stacy. Thank you so much for being here. Or you mean for tomorrow? No worries. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, though. Thank the Phoenician Tuesday with Meg. I like that, Noah. But for the foreseeable future, at least until March, I won't have class there late in the evening. Oh, that's so cool, Michelle. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I live in Connecticut, if people don't know. But anyway, going back to Mary Poppins, it's such a classic. Oh my gosh, who doesn't love Mary Poppins? Dick Van Dyke is going to make an appearance in the new movie, so I'm so excited to see him in there. I'm so excited to see Emily Blunt. I think she's just the perfect choice for Mary Poppins. They said that they didn't have any other choice besides her, but I just had to throw Mary Poppins down in there, and I consider that a live action movie. The next one on my list I put down as The Newsies. The Newsies is so awesome. It was a movie that I had to watch a lot in school. I just think it's so no worries, Cargo. We owe our ability to chat to the Venetians. Yeah, Stacy, she's awesome. I always wanted to have a Mary Poppins in my life. Ironically, my mom would kind of do the thing with her bag, though, and just like pull stuff out of the bag. So I was really lucky. My mom, oh, welcome, Jessie. I'm so excited to go tomorrow. Anyway, the next one is The Newsies. I think The Newsies is a great movie. It has Christian Bale in it, who plays Batman. And the one thing I really, oh, thank you, Disney Vacation family. Welcome and happy holidays to you. And I hope that you guys still love your Oogie Boogie. But the one thing I really love about The Newsies is their singing. It is a musical, and Seize the Day is one of my favorite songs. When I'm having a bad day and I'm coming home from school or from working or something like that, I throw that song on and I belt it out in the car. And it's such a fun song. It was always such a fun movie for me to watch as a kid. The choreography is amazing. The songs are amazing. And the kids in there are so talented. The next one, I wish Dougie were here because a lot of you guys know. Oh, thank you so much, Disney Vacation Family. um, but like I said, I wish Dougie were here because a lot of you guys know I'm a huge hockey fan. My team is the New York Rangers. and oh, thanks, Dan. And I have to go with the Mighty Ducks. I didn't pick one in particular. I love all the Mighty Ducks movies. I think if we're talking about a classic movie, we have to go with the original Mighty Ducks. Um, Thanks, Dee. I just, it's such a wonderful story. If you guys have not seen The Mighty Ducks, I highly suggest it if you guys stay at any of the all-star resorts, like All-Star Sports. The Mighty Ducks are, oh, well, no, I'm sorry. The Mighty Ducks are at the All-Star movies. Yes, Emilio Estevez is, he's the coach. Basically, the story is about this young hockey player, Emilio Estevez. I think I can't remember, Coach Gordon or something like that. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I really do love it. And he gets injured. He was maybe now I'm confusing the Mighty Ducks 2 and 1, but anyway, Coach Bombay. That's what it is. Okay. Anyway, yes, he does. He says that's the greatest trilogy ever. Anyway, he ends up having to go and do community service, and he ends up coaching this hockey team, and he falls in love with these kids, and their passion to play hockey is amazing. And I mean, I was connected to that. I played hockey growing up. I started playing hockey when I was 9 or 10 years old. I played through high school. And then I got hurt, so I couldn't play anymore. But I still love hockey. I love watching hockey. I love skating. It's just a huge part of my life. So I connect very strongly to that movie. Next, I'm going to talk about Hocus Pocus. We all love Hocus Pocus. It's hard not to love Hocus Pocus. We all love Halloween here, especially me. Hocus Pocus is such a classic Halloween Disney movie. I love Bette Midler. She is such a hoot. I feel like an old person saying that, but there's no better, I mean, maybe besides The Nightmare Before Christmas, but there really is, yes, Ghost Toast Meg. And I actually did a voiceover on one of my videos. I think it's coming out Thursday. Yes, Thursday, I'm doing a DIY wreath video. So I was doing a voiceover, and I felt like the ghost host again, Dan. Yes, such a hoot. But I just love that movie. We talked about it in depth on one of Disney Fiasco streams, and I'm sure all of you guys love Hocus Pocus. Like I was saying, a lot of these movies are going to be in the 90s, 2000s, because that's sort of when I grew up. So the next one is Angels in the Outfield, which is actually a movie that was on Walt's list. This was a movie. Oh, thanks, Alana. This was a movie that I watched a lot as a kid. I remember I just wanted to watch it over and over and over and over again. I was just so fascinated by this concept of Angels in the Outfield. But like I said, this was on Walt's list. So if you guys want to check out their video too, you could do that. The next one is a good movie to watch now, which is The Santa Claus. We talk about a lot how much we love Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, but sometimes I forget that he is in The Santa Claus as well, and that is actually a Disney movie. And like I said, it's a wonderful movie to watch now because of the holidays, and I actually haven't gotten a chance to watch it this year, but oh, thank you so much, Disney Vacation Family. I hope you guys have a really, really great night. Yeah, it's an awesome movie, Matt. But The Santa Claus is such a Christmas classic for, I feel like people around my age. It's not like, Miracle on 34th Street or something like that. But Jumbo, Nick, welcome. And I think that it's such a fun movie to watch. I'm not going to go, like I said, too far in depth with some of these movies. There are some, if you guys have questions about them, I can answer. But because I didn't necessarily want to be on too long, I know that if you want to talk about the stream a little bit in the chat too, but we're going to be doing a Lord of the Rings stream at 7 p.m. So an hour and 40 minutes, right? An hour and 40 minutes. And so you guys are all saying you love the Santa Claus. Yeah. Um, but it's such a good movie, The Santa Claus, and yeah, Dan's really bummed. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm just trying to go through these quickly. The next one we have Flubber. Thank you, Willie. Flubber is this is always a fun movie. I mean, so many people love Robin Williams, so um, I loved your video from yesterday. Those ears that the lady made for you are totally excellent. Yes, Kate, if you guys haven't seen my video from yesterday, Kate, aka Princess Minnie, she is just so kind, and she made me the Nightmare Before Christmas ears, and they're so pretty. And we did a gift exchange. It was really awesome, a lot of fun. I have been loving doing those. But yeah, Flubber is a good one, and I mean, you can never go wrong with a Robin Williams movie, and he's just so entertaining. And that little green thing, oh my gosh. The next one is The Parent Trap. This one is, I mean, we're talking about Lindsay Lohan here. It was sort of pre-disaster Lindsay Lohan. And I mean, I have to say, I really loved this movie when I was growing up. I think the concept of gotta get going, I may drop in to show some love during the Lord of the Rings stream, but didn't have time to watch The Fellowship. No worries, Dee. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. But did anyone else think that it'd be so cool if I just found out randomly that I had an identical twin? And no, not the original one, Dan, because I grew up watching this one with Lindsay Lohan. But I just thought it would be the coolest thing if I just woke up one day and I had an identical twin and we just like ended up switching spots. Oh my gosh, like wouldn't that be the coolest thing? I don't know, I think it's such a funny movie with Lindsay Lohan, and I think Dennis Quaid is in that. Yeah, I have seen the original one, and I was going to put that on there, but I didn't want to put two of them, so I was just sort of sticking with movies that I watched a lot as a kid. I do think it's a good one. The next one I'm going to talk about is The Princess Diaries. I just watched this movie recently because it's on Netflix now, and once again, we have Julie Andrews, like one of the queens of Disney, a real queen. Oh, so Willie, we're just talking about some live action movies today, but that is a really good one. Yeah, Stacey, I agree. But The Princess Diaries is amazing. I love Anne Hathaway. I think she's a fantastic actress. And it's like when she's very young. And like I said, I watched it really recently. I really love that movie. It's about, oh, Dan, you said you've never seen The Princess Diaries? But anyway, it's about this 15-year-old girl. She finds out that she's secretly a princess, and it's all this princess training. And I read all the books when I was a kid, so that was even more special. Hi, Disney World Adventures. Hey, Chris. I just got both Princess Diaries movies on Blu-ray this year for Christmas. Ooh, that's so fun, Stacy. I'm just going to jump ahead. It seems like a lot of people like Princess Diaries. The next one I'm going to talk about is Holes. There's Shia LaBeouf in it, and this was also a book. And so I think that this story is really, it's not a like fun, I mean, it is kind of a fun movie, but it's not the same typical Disney movie that I would watch when I was a kid. So when I saw this movie, I was really intrigued by what happened. So like he steals this well, he doesn't steal it, but this other kid, oh my gosh, isn't his name Zero? That's so funny. Yes, Alana, they were books. They're by, I think, Meg Cabot. And so I just really love this concept of friendship. Welcome, Laser Cat. I tend to gravitate towards movies that one of the themes is like friendship and like learning like new lessons and things like that. And so this is definitely one where like so much sacrifice, and it's just it's such a good movie. If you haven't seen Holes, you should definitely watch it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a book too, so either one. The next one is probably one that you guys are very familiar with. I was hoping that Cargo would be back in time for this. Her husband is in this movie. We're talking about Mr. Johnny Depp, and we're talking about the Pirate series. Once again, I didn't pick a specific one. If I had to pick a specific one, I would pick Curse of the Black Pearl. That is probably my favorite one. I know Walt and Melissa picked Dead Man's Chest, which is also a really good one, but I tend to gravitate, like I said, more towards original films. And I just think it's so incredible how they turned Pirates of the Caribbean, the attraction, into Pirates. Welcome, Erica's Insights, into this whole universe of pirates. And oh, Dougie, you missed Mighty Ducks, but you could totally talk about all the Mighty Ducks movies if you want. Feel free to, in the chat, tell everyone how amazing it is, but I did include it on the list. You know, Dan, actually, I didn't like that movie very much. I didn't like At World's End as much. That's probably my least favorite one. No. Yeah, well, it's really awesome. Anyway, I I might talk a little bit about it later. I really, my first celebrity crush was Orlando Bloom. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of Black Pearl, and The Fellowship of the Ring came out around the same time. So little Megan was like, oh my gosh, Legolas and Will Turner. How can this get any better? I love him. My mom told me like a couple weeks ago, she found some of my journals from when I was a kid, and I would just write, I love Orlando Bloom. I love Orlando Bloom. Like I was a little kid just writing that I loved him. And I think Johnny Depp is incredible in this movie. I think he is the perfect Captain Jack Sparrow. The special effects are incredible. I think the storyline is incredible. And once again, like I said, most of you are probably pretty familiar with the movie, and you can attest to this. Pirates of the Caribbean is a fantastic series. The next one I'm going to talk about is also another movie that I am really passionate about. Ironically, it's another hockey movie. I wonder, Dougie, I wonder if you've seen it, but is actually based on like real life events, and it's called Miracle, and it's based on the 1980 Olympic hockey team, the men's hockey team in Lake Placid. No worries, Kenny. I feel like I haven't been on for that long, and I don't plan to be on for too much longer because I'm going to be on a live stream later. But Miracle is a really, really great movie. It follows, like I said, the story of the 1980. While I wish that my dad remembers watching it on TV, and I rewatch the clip that it's like they're counting down. It's like, do you believe in miracles? Yes. And then they just all throw up their gloves, and it's just so unbelievable. It's so powerful. That movie makes me cry every time. If you guys don't know, it's a really powerful story about Walt, that's amazing. About the hockey team, and basically they were the underdogs. The Soviet Union was really like, they won every game, and they were going through the war, and it was sort of like this hockey team was, the nation's hope, and they ended up winning the gold medal. And so it was just really, really beautiful. I love that movie. If you haven't seen it, I would highly suggest you see it. No worries, Dougie. Just so everyone's clear, D2, The Mighty Ducks, is the best live action Disney movie, nay, the best Disney movie, nay, the best movie of all time. I didn't actually watch that hockey game, but I remember when it happened. It was awesome. That's awesome, Stacey. No worries, LSU Mom. Thank you so much for being here. I think when Dougie watches this back, he's going to cringe because didn't get the coach's name right, but that's okay. I do know a lot about hockey, so if you guys have questions about real hockey, like not movie hockey, I can answer them. The next one I'm going to talk about is a really fantastic movie as well, and it's with Nicolas Cage. It is National Treasure. I like both of the National Treasure movies. I think they're really fantastic. I don't tend to like movies with Nicolas Cage in them. I know that he's just an interesting person, but I really love him in this movie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, not Go Lightning. The Lightning have the New York Rangers is my hockey team. I'm just gonna go off on a quick tangent. The New York Rangers traded my last 2 captains to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They have taken all my players. How dare you disrespect Bombay? I have a video about this trilogy coming. Prepare yourselves. Back to work, I guess, by all. Cargo's back. Cargo, I was just talking about Johnny Depp. Dan is saying I love Nicolas Cage. Yeah, so I really like, oh my gosh, Laser Cat. Me too. It's so cold here. Stacey says, oh my God, I love National Treasure. Yes, both of them. They need to do a third because I need to know what the president wanted him to look into. Hey, Disney Damsels. Welcome. Hi, Rowan. Rowan has like all these amazing videos coming out with Disney ears, and it's amazing. And she was just on Walt and Melissa's channel last weekend. It was just so much fun. Anyway, National Treasure always kept me on the edge of my seat. I was like, I still love history. I love US history, but that movie was so exciting. And Dan probably doesn't even care. It's like all US history, but it's so cool. Oh, thanks for one. And it's such a fun movie to watch. It's great for kids. It's great for adults. It's great for the whole family. And so, it's one of my parents' favorite movies. They watch it all the time. They really love it. I love puzzles, and I love those types of, like, I like to play puzzle games. So like when I'm playing video games, I like solving those things. And so it's like that in a movie. The next one I'm going to talk about quickly is called The Greatest Game Ever Played. Wow, I care. You guys are my family. Oh, Dan. Oh, thanks. That's sweet. But The Greatest Game Ever Played is also with Shia LaBeouf, ironically. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all kinds of puzzles are awesome, for sure. Steve, I think that's why you maybe like Legos. And I think Legos are really cool too. They're just too expensive for me. Yes, Dan is an honorary American, and I'm convinced one day he will move here. Oh, Meg, I absolutely love the Secret Santa vlogs you, Corey, and Rowan did. That was one of the coolest Disney things I've seen in a while. It was so neat to see what yeah, it was so much fun. I got to do 2 of them. And I just feel very blessed that I know all those wonderful people. I keep wanting to say those wonderful ladies, but then there's Corey too. And Corey can be an honorary lady because I think Haley had to approve all of his gifts, but we all love Corey and we all love everyone in this community. So it was so much fun to do it. Welcome back, Kyle's vlog. So anyway, The Greatest Game Ever Played is also with Shia LaBeouf. It's about the game of golf, and it's also very inspiring. I think all these sports movies, I'm actually not a really big golf fan, but I think Shia LaBeouf did an incredible job. So I'm an honorary American and Corey a lady. My Disney fiasco fam. Yep. But it really is an inspiring movie. I would highly suggest you watch it. He just goes for, it's like he reaches, oh my gosh, I'm having like a total deja vu moment. He like goes for his dreams and he goes against his father's will, and he really wants to prove to everyone that he can do what he wants to do. And I think a lot of us sort of need that push, and I think that's why it could be really inspiring. I have 2 movies left, and I'm going to save one of them for last because I'm pretty sure it's my favorite one. And the next one I'm going to talk about is Oz the Great and Powerful. I think this was a really fun movie. Welcome, Dislife of ours. Kay says, I stepped away for a moment and Corey became a lady and Dan became an American. Oh, Cargo, I will totally do a gift exchange with you later on if you guys want to, or if you do a group of people, I will totally be a part of it. It has been so much fun for me to do. I love shopping for other people because it makes me really happy. That's my favorite thing about Christmas, is giving other people gifts. And I just love seeing, like, I like making people things too. So I made my brother a wreath the other day, and I actually made 2 wreaths. 2 wreaths are going to be in the video on Thursday. So I made 2 wreaths, and you guys will get to see the 2 different processes. The way that I tend to do art, or the way that I tend to do crafts, I guess, is usually you have like a outline or a plan of what you are doing, but I never have that. So I just sort of go for it. Dan is an American lady. He shaves his legs and wear high heels because they're too funny. But Oz the Great and Powerful is a really great movie too. I remember seeing it in the theater. I I just love any continuation of The Wizard of Oz. I think we all love The Wizard of Oz. It was a pretty recent movie. It came out several years ago. Welcome, Marwan. I don't think you've ever been in the stream before, so welcome. But I'm really excited to talk about the last movie, which is Saving Mr. Banks. This was also on Walt and Melissa's channel. I'm just like taking my hair out of my scarf now. But I think a lot of us have seen this movie before. It's a very special movie. It's if you haven't seen it, it's about the story about how Mary Poppins was made. And you have P.L. Travers, and of course, we all love Tom Hanks here. Like, who doesn't love Tom Hanks? We have talked about it before. Someone said that any movie that Tom Hanks makes turns into gold. Yes, that movie made me cry too. And Colin Farrell's in it. Tom Hanks is in it. Emma Thompson's in it. And if you guys don't know, Emma Thompson is in so many things. Cargo, I agree. It can be very hard for me to watch too. I feel like my hair is getting stuck everywhere because my hair is so thick and my scarf was getting caught. When is Christmas this year? Christmas is on a Tuesday, if that's what you're asking. Oh my gosh, Disney World Adventures, you have to see. Oh, you have to see that movie. It is so good. It's very emotional. Let It Flow. Yeah. If you guys also haven't been a part of my channel for quite some time, she is a witch, Stacy. She is in Harry Potter. And if you guys haven't been a part of my channel for a while, I used to have really, really, really long hair. You might think I have long hair now, but I cut 8 inches off of my hair. So it was like down to my butt. And I think, oh my gosh, it feels nice to have it all gone, but at the same time, I just still have a lot of hair. So yes, I'm going to let it flow, Steve. Did I ever see the Polar Express movie? Yes, but I don't think that's a Disney movie, is it? Somebody who likes scarves in the color purple needs a Cargo Haunted Mansion scarf, I think. Oh, Cargo, you let me know how much they are, and I'll definitely have to get one. But this movie is really powerful. Oh, so it's not a Disney movie. Okay, thanks. So we're just talking about let it flow, don't hold it back anymore. Yep. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Tom Hanks is in that. Pure gold, any movie. Oh, no, Cargo, please don't. I will definitely pay for one. Yes, The Polar Express is definitely a great movie. I love getting to see the kids that, so they have a Polar Express, like, I don't want to call it like exhibit, but they like have an activity for the kids to go and ride the Polar Express. And I just, their faces when they come off of it was incredible. It's so magical. I feel you with the long hair, Meg. I need to get mine cut too. When you start wearing it up in a bun because it's too long, time for a cut. Yep. That was me. Actually, the only reason I got it cut was because my hair was getting so heavy. I like the stream. What is it about? So we were just talking about some of my favorite live action Disney movies. So please feel free to say what you guys like. Oh, Haley, welcome. And guys, like I said, if you haven't checked out Haley and Corey's new video, she's just the most beautiful little angel there. So if you guys want to say what your favorite live action Disney movie is, please feel free to put it in the chat. Are the Sherman Brothers in Saving Mr. Banks, or at least their music? Yes. So they do have actually, oh my gosh, what is his name? And I know it because, guys, I love The Office. And what's his name? Oh my gosh. Well, this is going to really bother me. Anyway, I just cannot recommend that movie more. I can't remember who's asking me that question. Disney World Adventures. Yes, so they actually write some of them. They like pretend write some of them. I don't want to say pretend because it's more of like, um, it's like historical fiction almost. Um, BJ Novak. That's who he is. That's his name, BJ Novak. Um, thanks, Steve. You just said, who does he play in The Office? And I was gonna say, thanks, Walt. Yeah, I was saying that. I only just saw your comment after I remembered that. um, he's just so awesome. I love how, like, I feel like you feel like you're in that era with them, and you guys will know. Oh my gosh, what's the guy who's like the limo driver in that movie? He's so amazing too, and he just calls her Mrs. Oh well, oh Hannah, welcome Disney World. I mean, our Disney Adventures. Salute and click. I can't do what you guys do, so I try it. I feel like I'm missing some comments, so if I've missed something. Oh, okay, yeah. We need to fill Haley in on Corey now as an honorary. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Walt. Paul Giamatti. We okay. So Haley, we were talking about the Disney like Christmas swap, and I said I keep wanting to say like how amazing all these ladies are, but then I keep remembering that Corey's in the swap too, and so say I really love all these ladies and Corey. And Dan was saying we were talking about National Treasure as one of the live action movies, and I said, well, Dan maybe not. He might not care as much because it's U.S. history, and he said, no, I love this. I love because you guys are all my friends. And then someone said that he's an honorary American. And so somehow Corey became an honorary lady because he's just grouped in with all these ladies. And I said that Haley probably had to like approve all the gifts that he sent out. Okay, yes. Thank you, Cargo. Let's be honest, he really does like wearing Minnie Mouse ears. He likes wearing earrings. He knows a lot about makeup. Like, you'd be surprised about how much makeup, like, Corey knows. He knows a lot about makeup. And, like, he knows specific brands. He knows palette names. I know that's from Haley, but he knows it. Anyway, those were all of my picks. I'm going to go through them again because this has sort of gotten, it's gone off the rails just a little bit. I don't want to take up, yes, wait, okay. Welcome our Disney Adventures. Tried so much. It's all true about Mr. Fiasco, yeah. Yes, for sure. It's nice that he knows it. It's nice that he cares about Haley's hobbies. Cargo says that he knows more about makeup than she does. I don't know. I think he does get it. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, my boyfriend knows a little bit about makeup, but not too much. He's like, he went into Ulta one time by himself and he picked out makeup, so I was really proud of him for that. Welcome, human person. Oh, thanks, our Disney Adventures. You guys are the pros at that, but I only do it for you guys when you come in. Anyway, Corey and Haley can go into Sephora while I wait outside. Yes, well, you and Corey were gonna get like, you were gonna go on a dinner date or something while Haley and I went into Sephora. I don't remember what we said. That happened on Saturday. That was so long ago. But I'm gonna run through my list quickly because I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time. Cargo, you can let me know if you're going to go live. I think you're going live at 6, so please head over to Cargo's channel after this and hang out with her. I think she's doing trivia. Cargo, you can let everyone know in the chat what you're doing, and then at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so an hour and 15 minutes or so from now, we're going to be doing a Lord of the Rings stream on Mouse Talk's channel. So if you're in here, you want to put your link. Cargo, you can put your link too if you're doing your live stream to your channel. And Walt, if you want to put the link to your channels too, I will be on there. Dan will be on there. Steve will be on there. Walt and Melissa will be on there, and it will be a lot of fun. We're gonna do it for quite a while, and I was getting some of my Funko Pops ready to show you guys, and I have a lot of Hobbit ones, and I also have. Oh, thank you so much, Marwan. Cargo is the best. She really is just an angel. But I'm going to run through my Mickey's Christmas Carol trivia. Also, I will be announcing the top 3 scores for Cargo's trivia in 2018. Oh my gosh. And Cargo, post a link to your channel so people could go over, or you guys can just, if you are on a computer, there's going to be like 3 dots next to her name, and you could just, it'll like do a drop down and you can click go to channel. But the list is, again, in no particular order. Like I would say, I think Saving Mr. Banks is probably my favorite live action Disney movie, but Mary Poppins, Newsies, Mighty Ducks, Hocus Pocus, Angels in the Outfield, The Santa Claus, Flubber, Parent Trap, the one with Lindsay Lohan, Princess Diaries, Holes, Pirates of the Caribbean, the entire series, Miracle, National Treasure, The Greatest Game Ever Played, Oz, The Great and Powerful, and Saving Mr. Banks. Oh, don't be nervous. Well, yeah, actually, before you go, I thank you guys, because I do actually feel a lot better. You might be able to see my energy level up just a little bit, because it really does. It does make me very happy to talk to you guys and share like this time with you and hang out. And oh, okay, so there's Cargo's channel. Please go check out her stream in about 15 minutes. But yeah, it's not that I'm nervous. I'm just like very anxious for the stream, and I was just, I mean, I guess I probably won't talk about it on the stream, but because Lord of the Rings is very personal to me, and a lot of other things have gone on around it. Hey, Zoe, welcome. It's a very powerful movie to me and a very powerful series to me. So, well, don't be nervous. It's going to be awesome. Meg, you didn't do a live stream yesterday, did you? I didn't get notified if you did. So, Stacy, I also wanted to say to everyone who just came in, I said it in the beginning of it, but a lot of you guys have just come in. I didn't have a chance to live stream yesterday. It was working, so this is sort of my like makeup one. And I felt so bad because I had put it out there, I think on Sunday, that I wasn't going to be able to live stream, maybe Saturday. It was one day over the weekend, and I was asking people what time my work, and I was going to try and do it at 2 o'clock yesterday, but that just didn't work out either. And so I said, let's reschedule for Tuesday. I said I could do it at 4 o'clock or at 5 o'clock. And a lot of people were saying 5 o'clock worked better for them. So I was happy to do it at 5 o'clock. I didn't know that a lot of people didn't see that, because after I like was able to reach my phone, it was about 9:30 or so. I got a bunch of messages from people in the community asking me if I was okay, if something had happened. They were worried because I didn't live stream. They just wanted to check in on me. And first of all, that is just the sweetest thing, because you guys, like, you didn't need to do that. But Haley was one of those people, and Rob, and just thanks. Oh, I'm so sorry, Steve. And Steve had posted something, and Steve doesn't have Twitter, so he didn't get notified, and I didn't realize that. And so once I realized that all these people were sending me these messages about my live stream not going on, welcome, Caesar. I was like, let me try, and now I have access to the community tab. So I was like, let me put this thing out here saying, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to reschedule it for tomorrow. So we're here. I was just thinking about it, and I realized I didn't get notified, so I wasn't sure if I missed it. So glad to know I didn't miss one yesterday. Yeah, so no one missed it yesterday. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. For sure, Steve needs a Twitter. Oh, that's so awesome, Zoe. I didn't realize you were in Disney now. Oh, thanks, human person. That's great. Okay. So I'm happy that some of you were able to see the post. No worries, Cargo. I'm actually going to head out in a few minutes. I just also wanted to say, if you guys are just here, I'm actually going to be at the Mickey Mouse exhibit for 90 years. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow in New York City. So I'm going to be live streaming. I will probably start around 4 o'clock. So if you guys are able to come and see that live stream, that would be amazing. It is one of my Christmas presents from my family, and my mom is going to come with me. My brother's going to come with me. It's going to be so much fun. I hope that you guys can make it. I also wanted to say, if you guys haven't entered my giveaway, a lot of you actually I'm sort of surprised because all of you normally watch my videos. So please feel free to join the giveaway. I want like someone to win it that's really deserving. And um, you guys are all very deserving. So please head over to that video and join the giveaway because I know that you guys are all already subscribed to me. That's like the only thing you need to do. Oh, hey, AJ, welcome. Yes, Stacy, I saw that you entered, but I didn't see like anyone else on here. Disney, I think you entered, yeah. Um, wow, I didn't know that, Matt. That's really crazy. That's very cool, Marwan. But guys, I think I'm gonna head off. Oh yeah, Kay, I saw that too. Can you set a reminder on YouTube, please, Meg? That way overseas people know what time zone it is on, please. Sure, I will definitely do that beforehand. I need to figure out how to do it on my phone. I used to be able to do it before, and I don't really remember how I did it. So I'm gonna head out, guys. Though once again, oh, hi, Brandon. We're just leaving, but I hope you can make the Lord of the Rings stream later. It is going to be with Dan and with Steve and Walt and Melissa, and it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for you all to be there. Cargo is going to be streaming in about 10 minutes, so please check out her trivia. I hope to see you guys in about an hour. So everyone have a really great night. See you a little bit later. Bye.